Hi guys, welcome to another session of Pilates with TZ. So we're going to start off warming up into the wrist because today is all about core. The only equipment you'll need is maybe a towel. It's optional. We're going to take the one hand behind the other, palm to palm, and just shift side to side. Just so you feel a gentle working into the wrist, the back of the wrist, and the forearm extensors. Bring it back, taking the hand to the ceiling, the floor, the palm to the floor, and same thing, just going from side to side. Coming back to center, taking it to the other hand, palm to palm, gently shift side to side. And then taking the palms down and shifting side to side. Bringing it back to center. So from here, you want to walk your hands closer to the knees. Make sure the shoulders are over the wrists. And just shifting forward and back. Palms to the ceiling, round into the back, and push down. So you should be feeling the front, the forearm extensors. Last one, hands behind you, fingers to you, to your knees, and pull back. Hands to the mat, tuck toes, walk it back in a down dog, all the way to a forward bend, and then you're at the back of the mat. Starting off, we're going to lift one leg up. The hands are flat on the mat. If you need to, you bend your knee. Make sure it's not collapsing in. So push that knee out to the side. Then you're going to walk it forward into a plank. Knee comes down, elbows bend, push up, and push it back. Are you ready? We're going to do 11 each side. Inhale, exhale forward. Inhale, sink the knee down. Exhale, push back, and walk it back. That's 1. Did I say 11, right? Knee down. Elbows are tucked in. That's 2. Keep that leg lifted all the time. 3, walk it back. 4, push back. Don't lose your balance. 5, so feel that butt cheek nice and burning with that leg on the mat. Nearly halfway. Sink the knee. 6. There we go. So the ladies did say the harder part is coming up. So that's where you're going to use your exhale if you need it. 7. 8. 'Walk it forward. 9. 'Nearly there. 10. 'Last one. Push down, exhale, and bring the leg down, sink to the mat, push back into your child's pose. There should be a nice stretch for that butt. If that's not working, And you can do something that is stretching into the butt. Taking it to the other side now. Hands flat on the mat. The other leg lifts. Inhale. Walk it forward. Sink the knee down. Exhale. Inhale. And push it back. Or remember to use the exhale if that's the harder part for you. 1. So then let's come forward as you exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale is 2. Inhale. Just make sure you're breathing. Keep that leg lifted and stretching. 3. Walk it forward. Plank, knee down, push up. 4. Walk it forward. 5. Walk it forward. Knee down. 6. 7. Over halfway. 8. Down. Exhale, maybe up. Nearly there. 9. Walk it back. 2 more to go. 10. Last one after this. And knee down. 11. Walk it back. Bring the leg down. Come sit on the butt. Just come into your diamond. Or you can do the child's pose, whichever one is working most for you. When you're ready to, we're going to move on to the next one. So we're giving the hands a rest. Going to work into obliques. So you're coming onto your elbows, into your bridge. And we open up and bring it down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep the bum low, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, I forgot to sketch, arms, 20, 21, push back. So my ladies complained that they felt the first one into their arms. So taking your hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, lift up, and changing to the unnatural latch. Coming up, and we're gonna change sides. So the bridge in the other side, shoulders relaxed, open up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 7 more to go, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, bring it down, and let's just stretch. Hopefully you felt that into your obliques. So take it over to one side, the one side that we just worked, and then change. And coming back to center. So the next one we're going to do is also on your elbows. You're going to do from a dolphin. So a dolphin is when you're on your elbows, you lift your butt. Here we're going to take 1 foot in front. I'm starting with my right foot and then sink down into your bridge. We'll do 11 each side. Inhale, squeeze. 1, no, we'll do 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Squeeze those inner thighs together. 10. And as you drop that hip, you want to feel that oblique. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, sink it down. If you need to stretch your shoulders, do so. When you're ready to join us, you're going to take the left leg in front or the other, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pull those abs in. 7, pull the shoulders down the spine as you come to your plank. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Sink it down. Come onto your fingertips in your child's pose. Reach your arms. And then coming up, we're going to work, stretch. We've worked. Interlace the hands behind the back. Change to the unnatural one. And then taking one arm over. Changing sides. And getting ready for the next one. So for this one, we're going to work into the same thing on your hands. If your hands are sore, then you just come onto your elbows again. Your wrists are sore. Coming onto your hands or your elbows. If it's too much, the next exercise after this will be a nice break. Again, taking that same foot, the first foot in front. So for me, it was the right. And you come into your plank, sink the right hip down, push back for 1. For me, I guess that's the harder part too, sinking down and holding it here to feel that oblique. 3. So that's where I would do the exhale. If it's harder for you pushing back, that's where you exhale. 4. So if it's there, exhale, inhale. 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember to make sure the shoulders are over the wrists. 10. Sink that hip down. 11. But don't arch the back. Keep the core nice and tight. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. Change sides. So you can have that break if you need. Once getting ready. Left in front of the right, squeeze it together. And 1, 2, 3. Feel that oblique on that side when you come forward. 4 of that front leg. 5. So for me it's the left. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So my one lady was saying that her toes were getting sore and graunched. Make sure you're not putting your weight into your feet. You're engaging into the core and using your upper body. 18, 19, 20, 21. Release it down and come sit on your back, on your butt. For me, this is a good stretch. Remember what's working for you. Both hands over the one knee. And then twist a little deeper. Opposite hand on opposite knee. Change sides. Both hands on this knee. And then opposite. Fold forward just to stretch. Come up. Take your arms into cactus. And then interlace the hands behind the back as you puff the chest out. And then coming up. So we're going to have a rest exercise, easy one, and coming up. And then after that, we're going to get back into more working. So the pose here is on your elbows, stretch it back onto into your child's pose, onto almost your butt. Then come up, open the front of the chest, cactus arms, not wearing your shoulders as earrings, bring it down. So you come to elbows to the floor, back down, stretch it, inhale, exhale, open. 1, So for me, this really felt good into the back of my shoulders too. And this will just reverse all the sitting at the computer, 3, and working into those lazy glutes as well. So you're opening into the front of the chest and just getting some blood flowing into the legs. 6. Inhale. 7. Inhale. 8. 9. Sorry. Let's see where the harder part is for you. 10. 11. Don't know if you can see me fully, but it's okay. 12. You know what I'm doing, right? 13. 14. 7 to go. 15. I find 15 always the easy one, right? 16, because you know you're nearly done. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. Now stay up here, lean back, open the front of the chest, pull the shoulders down the spine. Keep the abs nice and tight, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel the legs working, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the back. 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Come down and push back into your child's pose. Next one again is on our elbows, and we're going to work on our hands to our elbows. So we're going to work from a down dog. So it's a modified commando. A commando you do from here. Here we have our butt lifted. If you find it too easy, you can do the normal one. But I really don't find this easy. You don't want to bend your knees. I'm seeing a lot of people do that. So you're going to come down, elbow, elbow, hand, hand. You're going to start with one side and then do the other. So make sure you come down on your natural default side first. So inhale, your heels don't have to sink down, but just keep the legs straight. 1, 1, up, up, down, down. 2, 3. Tuck those elbows in as much as you can. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Remember, 15 is a good one, right? We're nearly there. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Sink it down and just do some shoulder shrugs. Maybe start off small, going to big, reverse, small, big. And when you're ready, coming to the other side. So we're starting off here with, I'm going to use my left hand. So tuck toes, inhale, push back into down dog. Then we're gonna go 1, up, up, 2, up, up, 3. If you need to slow it down, do. If you need to reset to make sure you're not compromising, 4. Then we do that. Have a rest and come back. 5. Don't bend the knees. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep those knees straight. 13, 14. Here's our magical number. 15, 16. Nearly there, guys. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Release down. Come onto your butt, and let's do your shoulder shrugs, or maybe just your cactus. I think the shoulder shrugs are better. And reverse, small and big. So that was the hardest part of the class. Now we're coming to a bit of core. If you've got a towel, it's nice, and if you don't, it's okay. So if you've got a towel, you take it in half, a big-ish towel, like a small bath sheet, in half, and then maybe, if you've got space, in half again, and then rolling it up like a Swiss roll. Taking the towel between the knees or no towel, sit up nice and tall onto the sit bones, take the feet up, straighten the legs, hold it here for 3, 2, 1, extend, stand for 3, 2, 1, release it down. Taking the feet up to the ceiling. So here we're going to do it where we want to bring our hands come to the feet. If you find it hard to keep your legs straight, this is going to be a great challenge, and you have to try as much as you can, even if your legs are here. So lift your head and shoulders. If your neck gets sore, you can hold. But keep that tennis ball between the chest and the chin. Don't bring it in. Let's go. So try squeeze your towel, and try bring your hands to your toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can lift your butt a little, but it's more about squeezing the towel. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Hold it up your pulse. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Pull those abs in. Work the abs. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And release it down. So maybe sinking your knees to one side. Totally delicious stretch. And then sinking to the other. Coming back. So again, the towel is between the legs. Taking the legs up. So if you have an issue with your neck from all that computer work, then maybe putting a towel or a block under your head will also be quite good for pushing your neck into the towel And that's that stretch that helps you to reset your, because your head's heavy. When we do computer work, we tend to shift forward, and then that spine, the top, is almost like in the unnatural position. So if you bring it back and push in, you're working into that muscle that supports the head, because your head is so heavy. So your hands are relaxed, feet are flexed or bent. Pull the abs in, squeeze the towel or no towel, and lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Upper body is as relaxed as you can. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and release it down. So either your legs are straight. If you felt your hip flexors, you can bend those knees and sink the knees side to side. Otherwise, stretch it up. For the last one, we're going to do an up tuck variation. This is an up tuck. But here, we don't want to come too high, and we want to keep the legs straight. So again, if you've got tight hamstrings, you're going to work 10 times more than people with more open hamstrings. So if you're here or there, it's okay. Just try work it. We've only got 21 to go. So let's go. 1 and down. Squeeze the towel. 2. Squeeze. 3. Squeeze. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, squeeze, 16, we're on 15, we're done, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and release it down. Oh, that is so good. Arms above the head, stretch it up. Feel a delicious stretch into the abs. So that's all for abs. Now for the last part of the class, just to consolidate a bit of the glutes that we did in the beginning, either the towels between the legs or not. If you need to stretch, you'll stretch. Tuck your tailbone, lift up, and you're not squeezing the towel really, but you're working on acknowledging the towel, softening the glutes, and going a little bit more into squeezing that the butt, but more the back of the thighs and the back muscles are working more. So squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lengthen into your neck. Make sure you're on the back of the head, back of the shoulders. 10, 11, 12. Squeeze it up. 13, 14, 15. Pull the abs in to protect the back. 16, 17, 18, 20, 21. Squeeze it up here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. A little higher if you can. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Release it down with or without the towel there. For me, this is a great one to hug my knees into the chest and pull nice and low. And then maybe you want to stretch the legs and then feel that working. So taking more of a break if you need to, either with or without the towel. Shoulders are relaxed, pull the abs in. You're going to lift the butt and take one leg off the mat, but in line with the other knee. So if you don't have a towel, imagine you do, because you can't lift it up, the towel will fall out. Flex or point and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze it up. 11. Tuck a little higher. 12, 13, 14. We're at the magical 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Bring it down. Come up. Change legs. Squeeze and lift. Squeeze the towel in the butt. 2, 3. If you don't have the towel, don't. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, so quick, 20, 21. Bring it down. Release the towel. If you used it, either do that first stretch or this one. The feet are slightly wider than hip width. Clasping the feet, the big toe, open and close. For me, that's always the best. Then we're going on to the last one. Taking the leg up, flex the foot, lift up, and circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As high as you can. Reverse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point. 1, 2, 3. If you want to work your core more, you can take bigger circles. 6, 7. Bring it down. Change legs. Flex. Lift up. 1. Pull the abs in to protect the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reverse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring it down. And now all we're going to do is spend a few minutes stretching. First one, bending your knees, taking the soles of the feet together. I don't know, but this is like super triple delicious. And then gently coming up, facing forward. If you've got your towel, quite nice to do. Open the legs as wide as you can, and then just really stretch. Maybe take your hands behind you, lift the butt open a bit wider, and then take the towel under that leg. If you don't have a towel, it's fine. It just goes a little bit deeper into the hamstrings. Taking both hands over that knee. Keep that butt cheek down. Try to get the center of the chest in line with the knee. The knees to the ceiling, flexing the feet. So you're there, and then pointing the toes. Fold a little deeper. Keep that butt cheek down. Coming up, we're going to change sides. So taking the other foot on top. Try to get the ankle to sort of hang off. Shift forward, open up, flexing both feet, and come over. Just stretch it over and then point. And then coming up again. And now we're just going to take it where you can leave the towel down or you can keep it there and take the elbow to the mat. Reach it over. So as if you're between two panes of glass, you're not folding forward. So that we're stretching into that whole spine and the obliques. And change sides. Inhale. Squeeze it over. Keep that butt cheek pushing down. Reach it over as if you're between two panes of glass. So I could touch, but then I'm leaning forward. So here I want to maximize on stretching into the erector spinae. So that's why I'm not touching. And last thing to do is to stretch into those hamstrings. Those feet are hip width apart. Clasping the elbows, straight legs as straight as you can. Shifting the weight forward into the balls of the feet and clasping the elbows. Letting the weight, the upper body, pull you down. Release, fold forward. Bending knees, knees wide, toes touching, and push back into your child's pose. You need to stretch your arms again, but we haven't done them for a while. And I do feel we're stretched. That's fine. And then I will see you next session. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.